Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant moves affecting not only the 49ers, but the NFC landscape as a whole. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade involving Derrick Henry. Yes, Derrick Henry, the unstoppable force in the backfield, potentially making his way from the Baltimore Ravens to our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Now, this isn't just some speculative chatter. It's coming from credible sources like Adam Schefter, who reports that the Ravens, currently facing an $18 million cap crunch in 2025 and sitting at an 8-9 record last season, are looking to move assets to get under the cap while also prioritizing their rebuild around Lamar Jackson. The Ravens, known for their stout defense and explosive offense, are reportedly willing to part ways with the 31-year-old Derrick Henry in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-round pick in 2026. That's a hefty price, but it makes sense when you look at the bigger picture. Baltimore is clearly making strategic moves to free up cap space and build around their young quarterback, Lamar Jackson, who's been a dynamic playmaker but could benefit from a more balanced attack. The idea here is to inject youth and explosiveness into their roster, especially on the defensive side, which last season conceded an average of 25 points per game. For the 49ers, this potential trade could be nothing short of game-changing. Derrick Henry, a true tank in the backfield, is a nightmare for defenses. When you picture him in red and gold, it's easy to get excited. Henry's style of play is perfect for San Francisco's smash-mouth approach, especially alongside Christian McCaffrey. Last season, McCaffrey averaged around 110 rushing yards per game, and adding a power back like Henry would not only complement that but also allow Kyle Shanahan to diversify the offensive attack even further. Henry is a player who can wear down defenses with his strength, vision, and ability to break tackles. He's a guy who can sustain long drives, control the clock, and set up play-action opportunities that our offense thrives on. Looking at Henry's profile, he's had an outstanding career, with over 12 rushing yards and 122 touchdowns in just 130 games. His 2025 season could be huge, with projections pointing to over 300 yards if he stays healthy. A big if, but the durability he's shown in recent seasons suggests he could be a reliable force. Last season, despite a few injury setbacks, he managed to rack up 287 carries for 469 yards and 16 touchdowns, earning a PFF rushing grade of 82.5. His yards after contact average of 4.2 and missed tackle rate of just 95 make him one of the most physically imposing runners in the league. Plus, his presence on the field opens up so many options for the 49ers offense, especially in third-down situations, where his ability to pick up tough yards can be a game-changer. Now, some fans might look back at the 2022 trade that brought Christian McCaffrey to San Francisco, which was a seismic move that paid off big time, especially in the postseason. McCaffrey's impact was immediate, adding over 220 rushing yards in the playoff run and elevating the offense to a new level. Bringing Derrick Henry into the fold feels like a similar move, one that could catapult the 49ers into a whole new tier of offensive power. The combination of McCaffrey's agility and Henry's brute force would give defenses nightmares, forcing them to pick their poison. From the Ravens' side, the move makes a lot of sense. They're looking to free up cap space. Henry's $14 million salary is a significant number for a team that needs to shore up its defense, which last season allowed 25 points per game. Baltimore's focus seems to be on building a more balanced roster, especially on the defensive line and secondary, where they want to reduce the points allowed and get back into playoff contention. The trade also signals a youth movement. Henry's age, 31, might seem old for some, but his production and physicality could still be a major asset for the next couple of seasons. For the 49ers, this move isn't just about adding a star. It's about creating a more balanced, more explosive offense that can adapt to any game situation. We've seen how crucial it is to have a versatile rushing attack when facing tough defenses, especially late in the season when wear and tear start to show. With Henry in the mix, the 49ers could see a boost of around 300 rushing yards over the course of a season, adding a new dimension to an already potent offense led by Brock Purdy. His presence would also help improve third down efficiency, which last season hovered around 40%, but could see a jump to over 55% with a reliable power back to grind out those crucial yards. And let's not forget the playoff implications. Derrick Henry has shown time and again that he's a clutch performer, especially in cold weather and high-pressure moments. His playoff heroics have been well documented, and having him on the roster could be the difference maker in close, tough games in January. It's no secret that the 49ers have been knocking on the door for a Super Bowl for years now, and adding a player like Henry could be the final piece to that puzzle. His ability to dominate in the run game, combined with the offensive line's strength and Shanahan's innovative play calling, might just give the 49ers the edge they need to finally bring home that elusive Lombardi trophy. Of course, every move comes with questions. Will Henry stay healthy? Can he adapt to the 49ers system quickly? How will this affect the locker room chemistry? These are all valid points, but the potential upside is enormous. The 49ers have a history of making bold moves when the opportunity arises. Think of the way they traded for Christian McCaffrey, which turned their season around. This trade could follow a similar path, elevating the team to a supercharged level of competitiveness. Looking ahead, the NFC West is shaping up to be even more competitive than before. The Seahawks, Cardinals, and Rams are all making their moves, but the 49ers, with this potential addition, could be a step ahead. The division was already tough, with defenses that can stifle offenses and quarterbacks capable of making spectacular plays. But with Derrick Henry as a part of the offense, San Francisco could become even more unpredictable and dominant. And let's think about the bigger picture. This move isn't just about the upcoming season. It's about setting the tone for the next few years, building a roster that can contend not just for division titles but for Super Bowls. The 49ers are always looking for that extra edge, and a power back like Henry could be that secret weapon that pushes them over the top. Imagine a scenario where Purdy, McCaffrey, and Henry form the backbone of an offense that's virtually unstoppable, especially in cold weather or in close playoff games. This combination could be the key to unlocking the kind of sustained success that fans have been dreaming of for decades. Now, I know some of you are wondering about the cap implications and the logistics of such a move. It's true that acquiring Henry would require some creative cap management, but the 49ers have shown they're capable of maneuvering around salary cap constraints when it matters most. They've been strategic in restructuring contracts, cutting dead weight, and creating space for critical additions. Bringing in Henry, especially given the potential playoff boost and overall team upgrade, could be a worthwhile gamble, one that might pay off big time in the long run. So when you step back and look at the bigger picture, this potential trade is more than just a blockbuster. It's a statement. The 49ers are serious about making another deep playoff run. They're looking to reinforce their identity as a team that can run the ball effectively, control the clock, and play tough, physical football. Derrick Henry would be a perfect fit for that philosophy, and his addition could be the missing piece that finally gets San Francisco back to the Super Bowl stage. In conclusion, fans, this is a story worth watching closely. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, but this one could be a game changer. The 49ers have a chance to make a bold move that could define their future for years to come. Whether or not this trade materializes, one thing is for sure. The team is committed to building a roster that can contend at the highest level. We've seen the franchise make big swings before, and this could be their next big move. So stay tuned, keep the faith, and get ready for an exciting ride ahead. The 49ers are always about pushing the limits, and with Derrick Henry potentially donning the red and gold, they might just be on the verge of something truly special. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and TO, the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.